Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, MLBThe. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1. For some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the first baseman.
Hit out towards second.
LeMahieu.
On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here.
Batting second. The center fielder.
Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Heath Saunders. He's got to hurry. And there's 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Next for New York, Nino Reese. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. No balls and a strike to count. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this...
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Salvador.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Phillips.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth,
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. 0-1 the count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice hit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. In now is the Yankees DH, Scotty Hayward, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hayward.
Now here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hamilton. He's there and records the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there on to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Previous history with Ian Kennedy. He's 0 for 7. Merrifield brings it in. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Hunter Dozier, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Heading out toward shallow right. Reese has a beat on it. One down. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
The center fielder.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Saunders. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order. Home half of the third coming up. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. This one's down to third. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ballgame last night. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. LeMahieu, 30 years of age. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
center fielder, number 25.
Now to the plate, Heath Saunders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
And he is out on the tag. So no runs on 1 base hit, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left on. Digging in now for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Striding in, Nino Reese. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder, Nino.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger.
High in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Reese over at second. Hayward is over at first with 1 away.
He's going.
Runner goes. And a step off the mound as they've got the runner hung up going to third. And he is in there. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
The batter, the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So striding forward now, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. And the runner back. Two, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maldonado on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Nino Reese. He singled his last time up.
Reese.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Scotty Hayward, as he hits one on a line to left field. Oh, and he misses it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 99.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready now, Adalberto Mondesi. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Second baseman.
He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. To his left, Gregorius. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next to the Royals.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. Line drive to center field. Saunders is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Royals get 1 back on this solo home run. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly
on to first, and it's dropped.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Kevin McCarthy takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 61.
He's set. Here it comes. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. On to first, and it's dropped. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Didi Gregorius. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Gordon is there. Let's see if they try it. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And the throw in gets away from him. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. And he's safe.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Stepping up to the plate, Nino Reese. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. And he's in safely at third. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Scotty Hayward. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Mondesi brings it in. And there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he botches it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Brett Phillips will bat next. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising. So
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone into Monument Park. Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin.
Designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. The tag, and he is out at second.
The right fielder, number
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. The relay, he hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Gregorius.
Line towards center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive. Standing in, Alex Gordon. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
Gordon.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Saunders is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
DJ.
Bouncer to the left side.
LeMahieu.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. At the plate, Keith Saunders. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swinging a ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Digging in and looking for more, Nino Reese. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A bouncer up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Throw to first is in the dirt, and now everybody's safe. A tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the designated
Ready to take his hacks again, Scotty Hayward, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Hit high and deep to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Now the tag comes down to third, and they got him. Boy. So striding in, Whit Merrifield, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Judge is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Number 13.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. 0-1 the count. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center, and he will not make the play. It's off his glove. The relay. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 14-3 is the final score in this one. New York used a nice